Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina with Butterfly Intuition, Divine Guidance. I hope this finds you having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you all so much for all your likes, shares, subscribes to my channel, and for viewing my videos. To book a personal reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session with me, you can go to my website, butterflyintuition.com, to book a reading, one-on-one session, or a Reiki session. They will be available to book in my Etsy shop until April 1st of 2022. Then all of my services will be moved to my website. So the links to book, along with my full list of services and how you can connect with me outside of YouTube, are all listed in the description box below. This reading is going to be the Vision Intuition Monthly Forecast for March 2022. This is a general reading. This can apply to all areas of life. So as always, use your own discernment when watching this video and only take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. We're going to start with opening messages from Spirit, just to get opening messages overall, what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to March 2022. I'm recording this after the new moon in Pisces, so this new moon was about love. It was about feeling, so a lot of heavy energy came up to the surface. A couple days after this new moon, you still could be feeling it, or you could feel it throughout the month. So let's get the opening messages for the collective on just what they need to know for the March 2022. And of course, if you're watching this after March 2022, this can apply because my readings are intended to be timeless. What is the opening messages for the collective for March 2022? So we have Freya. Freya is the warrior goddess of strength, passion, and magic. So what Freya is bringing forth is the message that you have the strength to overcome any obstacles that you are currently experiencing. When you follow your passion and you connect to your intuition, that is when you make magic and you bring in what it is you desire. So what I feel overall, the opening message is you can co-create with the universe to bring in what you want. You are the creator of your reality, and you have the strength to do so. Sacred Sisterhood is telling you this month is about connecting with your soul sisters or your soul brothers or both to uplift and inspire each other. So really, friendships, relationships overall are a big they're a big factor this month. You're really going to be pushed to connect with people who are like-minded, who have the same mindset. And if you are in a job where you teach, you heal, you counsel people in some way, whether it's professionally or spiritually, or you work in some type of customer service, retail type job, you're really going to be drawn to people who need your help, and you're really going to align with your purpose this month. The crystal that can help you throughout the month and in the future is the clear quartz. Clear quartz is a crystal I resonate with and I have with me, and I'm just very drawn to over the last year. This crystal is about clarity, healing, and endless possibilities. So clear quartz does bring in clarity. It helps you heal things that you need to heal, and it shows you that there are endless possibilities when you believe, when you can be solution oriented and trust that what is coming for you. What is happening to you is happening for you, and understanding that sometimes we are going to experience a block or an obstacle, but it's just a matter of finding the strength to overcome it. So hold space for your difficult emotions. So you could be having difficult emotions coming up now, or when we get closer to the full moon that is happening Let's see when the full moon is happening. I believe it's the 18th, but let me just double check for you. Yes, it is the 18th of March. So the energies could come up, anything that you are wanting to release, that you brought in with the new moon in Pisces, is coming to a head for this energy to be released once and for all. So just trust your inner warrior and trust that you have the power to overcome. You have the power to take control of your thoughts. You have the power to control everything that you see fit in your life, and you are stronger than you realize. So what a powerful opening message for this reading. So we're going to get into the overall energy for the collective for the month of March, or whenever you're watching this. So what is the current overall energy of the collective when it comes to just how they're, just the energy, like just what the energy is, especially since the energy was heavy on Friday, and I did feel that energy shift out yesterday. I'm recording this on a Sunday, so I felt the energy that was heavy on a Friday shift on a Saturday. So what is the current overall energy for the collective when it comes to just where they're at? So let's see. Okay, so we have the Emperor. So the Emperor represents the divine masculine. So this could be if you are a divine masculine, or you're just connecting more with your masculine side of energy, because everyone, regardless of gender, has masculine and feminine energy. So this masculine energy is really telling you that it's time to be more focused on the material world, the 3D world. I'm hearing career and life purpose are highlighted this month. We don't need to worry so much about love. We need to worry about career, life purpose, and finances, especially if you're wanting to change jobs, or you're wanting to manifest money, or just bring in money, pay off debt, whatever it is. So you have the Seven of Cups in your energy field as well. Cups is water energy, so this could be significant if you are a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this could just mean that you are too much in your feelings when it comes to career, life purpose, and money. Maybe you get stressed out, especially if you have been overspending, or you're starting to see that the money isn't coming in if you have a business, or you're seeing your hours get cut, or you're just finding it difficult to find a job in the pay slot that you used to be in. Sevens are a sign of good luck. They're the lucky number. So what I'm getting with this card is that there's multiple options for you. There's literally 7 cups that are floating around you, and it's a matter of you choosing the cup that just intuitively feels for you. So it's a matter of shifting your mindset and knowing that you have this. Be strong. That's what the masculine energy is. Be strong. And with the Seven of Swords, knowing that this dark period, this shadow period can end. It's all a matter of shifting your focus from lack mentality to having the energy of saying, hey, you know what? I may have overspent, or maybe I'm not bringing in the sales and business I want. But when I shift my mindset to focusing on that and how I can create it, writing out a plan, doing abundance planning, doing vision boards, saying affirmations, they help change your mindset. And they bring you into the energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is water energy. So again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is coming through if you're a water sign, or you have water dominant in your chart. But what I'm really getting is that the King of Cups is telling you that you can be very much in your power when it comes to manifesting money, or what it is that you want, because there is conflict around you when it comes to this situation, but it is inner conflict because you're allowing your ego to dominate your mind. So you want to overcome that and find balance with the Five of Swords. And it's going to bring you the Four of Wands, which is a celebration. It's aligning to the fire energy of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, being confident, taking leadership of your life, your thoughts, owning your past decisions, and making things right by focusing on solutions and continuing to follow your passion. So now I'm going to get into the head and the heart space for the month of March for the collective. So what is the current headspace and the current heart space for the collective when it comes to what we just saw with the current energy? What is the current headspace and anything that wants to come through on how this headspace can possibly shift? And same with the heart space, because we want to get the heart space and the head space aligned so we can shift the energy of fear and lack mentality into something else. So headspace is the star. You are magic, truth, and inspiration. So what I'm getting with this card is that the star is telling you that you can make your wishes come true. You can look to the stars. You can manifest this. You're telling yourself you're magic, truth, and inspiration, but there's something that's stopping you. The Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, is also telling you to create an intentional life. So your mindset, your higher self, is telling you you have the potential to do that. But it's this Nine of Swords energy that keeps this headspace from making decisive action. So nines are about cycles closing. So I feel you just need to balance your emotions. That's why you're being guided to go more into your masculine energy this month than your feminine energy. So really just take some time to rest easy. Morning brings new hope. So really just journal out everything that you're fearing, what you would like to change, what you would like to see happen in your life. And just know that each morning does bring hope, because every day that you wake up to a brand new day is a new beginning and a new way to start fresh. Your heart space is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is about evolving. So when you sail towards your true fulfillment, when you follow your passion, when you follow your heart, when you listen to your intuition, your instincts, you bring in the energy of the One of Wands, which is new energy is going to guide you forward. You shift out of the old energy of fear, of lack mentality, and you really align to your purpose and to your new way of thinking. And that brings you justice. Now, justice is Libra energy, so this could be significant if you are a Libra, sun, moon, rising, or this could just mean you're going to be bringing balance into the situation because life is conspiring for you to triumph. So your spirit guides, everyone around you in the spiritual realm wants you to succeed. But you have to want to succeed. You want to overcome the mountain. You want to climb to the top and get there. So justice is also about balancing the scales, and it's about closing a karmic cycle. So that is something that you should be working on this month, or you will feel guided to really start seeing the results. And what that's going to bring you overall is the Queen of Wands. Let your soul take flight, because we are currently in Pisces season right now. But when we get out of Pisces season later this month in March, we go into Aries season, and Aries is the fire energy. Confidence, passionate, loving. Set your soul on fire and let your soul take flight. So next we're going to get into what Spirit wants you to know for this month of March. This is going to be for the beginning of the month. Then we'll look into the middle and the end of the month. So what does Spirit want you to know for the beginning of March overall? Just what messages Spirit has for you for the first part of March, especially with the energy of the new moon in Pisces that we just had. What did this new moon show you, and just what Spirit wants you to know? So I'm hearing the number 5, so 5s are about change. So the beginning of the month shows the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is a new beginning. Now this could be a new beginning in love, this could be a new beginning in life, or this could just be a newfound perspective. Maybe you have cleared something and now you are just so free to create what you want. You're so much more in your power. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling like a burden has been released. So 10s are about a new cycle beginning, because you've closed something. So if you have closed a karmic cycle, maybe at the end of 2021 or the beginning of this year, what I'm really feeling is that you have something new coming and you can feel it. And that's confirmed by the Fool. So the Fool is about taking that leap of faith and starting fresh. So the beginning of March is really bringing in the energy of starting over and really taking that leap of faith, and maybe even as simple as doing things differently or seeing things differently or taking that first step by changing your mindset. So as we go into March, the middle of the month, we show the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is showing me that you're going to have many opportunities, many options, and you just could have a whole bunch of ideas come through on how you can change things, how you can troubleshoot if you have problems or conflicts or blocks, because when you get solution oriented, that's when you see things clearly. Maybe you can seek help from someone spiritually or even professionally. And the Eight of Wands is showing me that it's going to bring the end of the Eight of Swords, being bound in fear, being stuck, being afraid to try something new, being afraid to see things from another perspective, thinking outside the box, stepping outside your comfort zone. And what that's going to do, it's going to push you on this solo journey. So you are going to begin a solo journey. The Ace of Swords shows me you're going to find balance and you're really going to start moving forward on your journey, and you're going to slay anything that comes in your way as far as blocks, obstacles, conflicts, or challenges, because you're really in the power of wanting this fresh new start. So as we get closer to the end of March, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups shows me that you are going to be moving away from the energy of focusing on the past. Really letting go of the past. I feel if anything from the past is coming up the beginning of March through the middle of March as we get closer to the full moon, you're going to release that energy, because you're going to stop focusing on the Three Cups that have spilled. See how the Three Cups are in front of him and he's sad? But if he turns around, he sees there's a cup, there's an offer, there's something coming that the dolphin is holding. And dolphins are about happiness, they're about birth, and they're about creating something new. So you're going to see your Four of Cups coming in. And for some of you, that means the lovers, a love connection is coming. This could be a person from the past, or this could be a brand new person. It's going to be different for everyone. Just depends on what is meant for you when it comes to love. But overall in life, you're going to see with the Six of Pentacles that you are going to just find balance, and you're going to have that tranquility ahead. You're really just going to find that nook, and you're really going to show that you have ended this cycle, and ending this cycle is now blooming and bringing in some new energy. So I feel for a lot of you it's spring. Now spring happens in March. It also happens this month. I think usually around the 20th, I believe, spring starts. So the spring equinox is really going to help bring in a new energy. And if you have crows around you, or ravens, or any type of birds that are making noises around you, listen to the messages as their spirit totems and birds are telling you to spread your wings, to fly free, to fly high, and never settle, and always soar above the clouds towards the sun. So next I'm going to bring you guidance. I have 3 guidance decks for you today. So first I'm going to start with a love note from the universe on just overall your love note from the universe on just what you need to know when it comes to March, and just what Spirit wants you to know about the guidance that they have for you. Now guidance, this could be advice, this could be an action step, or just simply a message. So your guidance for love note is you have more options than you realize. So I'm hearing it's time to shift out of limited thinking. It is sure hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. And you can, the universe. So this is about gaining control of your emotions and seeing that when someone snaps at you, or when they're short with you, or when they pick a fight with you, you have to be able to see the option to really just go within to say, hey, you know what? They're coming from a place of hurt, because that's usually where that energy comes from. And instead of reacting in the way that they want you to, that's when you take a step back. And especially if you love this person, you see it in a different way and you find a different perspective. And I'm going to pull some Power of Love activation cards to just bring you some guidance to help you with any conflict, especially if you have someone around you who you butt heads with all the time. It's really just a matter of taking the gentle approach and finding a new way to communicate, because how we communicate with others does dictate how a conversation will go and how events will go. and just how the energy between us and that person is going to affect. And of course, if you're always stressing about how the energy is, and if you're always feeling like, oh, this is going to be a fight, this is going to be a conflict, there's going to be resistance, and there is, because you're putting that energy out into the universe. So what you want to do is you just want to picture being around that person and just really trusting that there is just something beautiful happening. So see, you need to trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice, and you have faith in your intuition. So really just trust your intuition, and really just learn to trust that this person is going through something, and that's why they're lashing out at you. And the best thing you can do is to have acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So remember, you can't control the situation. You can't control how another person is going to react, what they're going to say, what they're going to do. But what you can control is what you say and what you do. And when you start to look at it from a place of love, and you speak from your heart, and you start to accept the person for who they are, you will see they will accept you for who you are, because it's all about tolerance. You have to learn to appreciate other points of view, because you sense the love in everyone. So maybe somebody is not seeing something with you eye to eye, which is okay. We're all not supposed to think and believe the same things, but we do need to be able to tolerate each other, especially if we love each other. Because just think about how many people have lost friends and lovers and family relationships over subjects such as politics, religion, and life events, because nobody wants to accept the other one's views, and they want to fight. And they get into that, well, I can't be friends with you because you vote this way, or you believe in this, or you support this person, or you got this, you believe this and you believe that. So you have to learn to be a little bit more tolerant of people, because how we allow people to come into our lives and come into our existence, we teach people essentially how to treat us. We have to learn to have empathy for each other. We have to feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So those that are empaths know what I'm talking about, because you do pick up on people's energy, and you do feel when somebody is lying or when they're masking something. And some people just are not intuitive and they can't see that, and their trigger is to argue. But we have to learn to feel and understand the emotions of another person, but they need to do that with us as well. It's a two-way street. So always use your discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. We all have discernment. We all have that instinct, that little niggle inside of us that tells us what's up and what's not. And we have to learn to trust it. So I'm going to close out your guidance section with a Power of Surrender card, just to see what surrender guidance message wants to come through for you for this reading. So what surrender message wants to come through for the collective? Okay, we have it. And we have surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So what I'm getting with this card is that you just need to surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Accepting the world for what it is, with its problems, because there is a lot of problems in our world. We have a lot of things that we as a society, we as humans, we as a planet overall need to shift out of. And it's very important for us to have compassion and empathy for our fellow human, for our fellow animal, and to learn how to coexist. So you may need to connect with nature. You may need to connect with spirit totems. You may also need to just take a walk in nature. Now, nature doesn't have to be in a forest, on a hike, by a beach. It could simply be walking around your neighborhood where you live. Just taking in the beauty of where you live. Looking up at the sky, seeing the clouds, the sun, the stars, the moon. Looking at trees, bushes, flowers, just spirit totems that just pass you in your walking or your driving. And really just taking time to appreciate where you live and what you do. And you'll really replenish yourself by just being in a better energy. So that is what I have for you when it comes to guidance. Next, we're going to get into how the month may end. So how will the month of March end for you, the collective. Now this is very similar to possible future energy. It is never set in stone because energy changes daily. And it does depend on the free will decisions that we make and others make. So how will the month of March end? What can you tell me about how March may end? Okay, so we have balance, the 7 of forces. So we have another number 7. And forces, I'm just hearing the word allies, and I'm hearing you're just going to align to your soul tribe, to your spirit team, and that's going to bring in balance to your life. And this balance is bringing in the King of Forces. So the King of Forces is that masculine energy, so you are going to balance your masculine energy this month. And the garden shows me that you are going to plant the seeds for the future, and you're going to start something new. The lightning bolt shows me that you have had a tower moment or an epiphany, or you will experience that this month, preferably around the full moon. That is going to get you into this energy, and you are going to be your own muse. You are going to be your own inspiration to move forward and to find a new beginning. So I'm going to get you some angel number affirmation cards just to see what angel numbers want to come through, affirmations. And these cards also have a channeled message, which I will read. And I'm going to pull 5 cards. And if any channeling wants to come through from Spirit, I will bring it forth it. If not, I will go to the next card. So your first angel number is 24. I am generous. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones, and you are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. 888. I am abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. 8s I always see as the infinity symbol, so your forever starts now. Number 7, I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge of both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. And 444, I am protected. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. And with 21, I am inspiring. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do. Do your sparkling conversation, or from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. And now I'm going to pull a card to get the closing message for this reading. So what is the closing message for this Vision Intuition monthly forecast for March 2022? For the collective, what is the closing message? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this month you may do a relationship recap. You may think of people from the past. People from the past may contact you. You may shed old relationships, or you may start to see patterns, especially if you're healing from a hurt in some way, whether it's from a lover, a coworker, a family member, or a friend. But remember, you will attract people into your life based on like, because like does attract like. And if you are calling in a certain type of person, like for example, if you have commitment issues or trust issues, or you're not fully open to allowing someone to come in to love you, you are going to attract emotionally unavailable people. You're going to see a pattern. You're going to attract the same type of person. So say this affirmation: I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So if someone isn't making you feel good, or a situation isn't fulfilling you in all ways, not just physically, it has to be mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And remember, you never need to seek outside yourself to get love, affection. All of that is within you. May need to work on the inner child this month, but just know that your relationships are at the forefront, and you set the tone for the type of person you call into your life, regardless of the type of relationship, because like attracts like. And if you don't have boundaries and you let people come in and out, walk all over you, you teach people it's okay to treat you like that. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what is coming for the month of March with this monthly forecast. If you like this reading and it resonated, hit that like button and drop a comment below. You can also email me at butterflyintuition1111@gmail.com. If this reading didn't resonate with you, no worries. Hopefully I will tap into your energy on my next collective reading. Or if you feel guided to, you can book a personal reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session with me. The link to book is in the description box below. I would be happy to help you in any way that I can if you feel guided to work with me. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on this channel. Have a magical March. I will talk to you soon. Love and light.